Alright, let's get started. This is NuzRooke here with a video about announcements and things like that. So bear with me, I'm going to try and make this as entertaining as possible, but we'll see what happens. So first of all, for my YouTube viewing audience, I apologize for not making videos lately. There is a big explanation for this, and that is DeviantArt, because of an even bigger explanation, my comic NuzRooke. For the past year or so, wow, nearly 2 years now, I have been doing a webcomic about Pokemon titled NuzRooke. And it's been a lot of fun, but it's been taking most of my time, and I've learned a lot about doing webcomics. It's fun. Anyway, so that has been sucking away all my time mostly. Speaking of which, the first thing I want to make an announcement about is regarding my comic. If you haven't read it, go read it. But a friend of mine named Petal Rain on DeviantArt and Bloodheart Raven something, I think, on YouTube. Sorry, gal. Is starting a dub of NuzRooke that'll be posted on YouTube. So pretty much what does this mean? It means there's a casting call. Yes, we need voice actors for all of the characters of NuzRooke. Rook, Sam, Kindle, Scout, all the good guys. So if you're interested in voicing in this thing and becoming a voice actor, then record an audition and you can post it to YouTube or anywhere else that you can think to post it, and then send a link both to me and to Petal Rain. And then we'll take a look at it and we'll pick who are the best voice actors that fit the role for the dub. If you don't know what a dub is, basically they'll be taking the comic and doing voiceovers with it, along with maybe sound effects, things like that. It's fun. Well, the next thing I wanted to make an announcement about is a hard thing for me to make an announcement about because it really feels like I'm mooching off of you guys, but bear with me. So first of all, those of you who don't know, as my YouTube audience may not know, I am a Mormon, and since I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, a recent announcement a year ago lowered the age for missionaries for my church to go out on missions. And so I decided I want to serve a mission for my church. Now, what this means is I'm going to be gone from the internet for about a year and a half at some point in the future. But in order for me to get off on a mission, which is a very important thing for me, and those of you on DeviantArt know that this is a really big deal for me, and you guys are awesome about it. In order to get on my mission, the last thing I have left to do to finish my paperwork to apply is I need to get down to the weight limit, which is there for health reasons. It's natural. I'm only a little bit far away from it, but I've been really struggling to reach it. It's been tough. So I had an idea on a way that you guys could help me, since you guys have proven to be the best fans ever. Yeah, I'm looking at you guys. Yeah. So I have an idea for a project that for this next coming month, or possibly 30 days since it's about in the mid-month now, until around near the end of September, I'm going to do a fitness month where you guys can help me get better on my exercise and things like that to lose weight. How can you do this? By doing fan art. Some of you guys are already doing that, but now here's a special way that you can do that. Starting from the moment I post this video to both YouTube and DeviantArt, then from that point on, any fan art I receive from people, not counting contest entries. Oh, YouTube people, I'll mention that towards the end of the video too. Let me add that to my list of things to cover. Contest. Anyway, the contest entries don't count, but if you make fan art of NuzRooke characters, we'll make this NuzRooke themed, or if you want, you can just do it characters of mine from anything that I've written or told. Any fan art I receive for each piece of fan art, and it can be as simple as a sketch or as elaborate as a full painting, then I will walk for a mile. Now what does this mean? It means that if I get one piece of fan art, then I will go out and walk for a mile. It also means that I have you guys as a source of how to say coaches, trainers, something like that. Pretty much, if you submit a piece of fan art, then I will have to report back to you to say I completed this task. So you will be helping me by providing that extra, eye over my shoulder to make me go do this, since actually getting around to exercising is difficult for me. So if I get tons and tons of fan art, then I will have many, many miles to walk, and hopefully that'll help me lose the weight to get on my mission. So that would, I feel terrible. It feels like I'm mooching off of you guys asking for fan art, which really I shamelessly am. But it would also be a wonderful, wonderful way for you guys to help me out, since I really need some help to get on my mission, because I really, really want to do this. I've always wanted to do it ever since I was little, and now that I'm this close, I need your guys' help to reach that goal. Now, the last couple things to mention as far as updates go. Oh yes, the contest. So my YouTube viewing audience doesn't know this, but a while back, maybe a couple weeks ago, I opened a contest featuring NuzRooke that is an AMV contest. Pretty much, if you've read the comic, then you take a song or something. People who've seen my Warriors AMVs would get the idea. You take a song and that matches one of the characters or several of the characters or part of the story, and then you make an animated music video with it. And it can be, well, for the sake of making this video shorter, I'm just going to put a link to the page describing the rules for the contest in the description, so you guys can check that out. Now, the last thing I'm going to mention is commissions. And this is mostly for my YouTube viewing audience, although some of you guys from DeviantArt may not know either. My commissions are almost always open. Currently, they are open. You can always check on my profile page to see if they're open or not, as well as my prices, which are listed there, although the prices are subject to change depending on what you'd like to commission me for. But you can commission me for full paintings, or just simple line art things, or sketches, or you can actually commission me to do animation, although that can be a bit more expensive because animation takes time. I think that's everything I wanted to cover in this video. I hope it wasn't too boring for you guys. And thank you for watching, and I would love your guys' help in all these endeavors. DragonWolfRook out.